We're early.
1 minute.
We're early and we're live. Nate's first one in. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hello, April, Nicole, Joshua, Carol, Denise, Judy Lee, Kathy, Maria, Debbie Fitzgerald's joining us from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome, Debbie. Hello, April.
You'll be here all night if you're going to say hello to everyone.
I'm just going to say hello to everyone. If I missed your name, I'm sorry.
You're running late.
Yes, we are running a tad late. Uh-oh, Maria, what's this new moderation thingy? She's reading about it. Hello, Gary from Florida. Debbie, hello. Rosalie, yay, she caught us live. Happy Monday from Valerie. Hello. Carol from Adelaide, Australia. Glad you could join us, Carol. We got Nana James from Tennessee.
Alan's doing roll call.
Roll call, yep. Monica said those kiss pours look great.
Oh, the paint kisses?
Yep.
Yeah, they wanted to see that one dry. Oh. I think it's in the bun rack over there.
Hello, Gabe PCS1 from Boston. Kay Stewart is present.
Present and accounted for.
Pam Stallings finally on here live. Welcome, Pam.
Tell them what I'm doing.
Well, Tina is prepping canvases right this moment.
The racks were full of varnished paintings today.
Yep. Yep, she's had the varnish brush going earlier today and didn't have time to prep, so she's doing that.
And I was yakking on Facebook.
Yeah, yakking on Facebook, you know. Rose says, ordered some items through your Amazon link today. Well, thank you, Rose.
Thank you. So you can mention the Jerry's spotlight.
Apologize for the banging in the background. She's just taking out her frustrations.
Yeah.
But I don't know if everybody has heard or seen some of the news that happened over the weekend. But my wife, Christina, has been named Artist of the Month, correct?
It's just the Artist Spotlight.
Artist Spotlight for Jerry's Artorama. Which is huge, and I'm very proud of her, and I know that several people have actually sent messages congratulating her.
And tell where we went Saturday.
And Saturday afternoon, we went to Sanford, North Carolina, and met Sandra Lett in person, and as part of the theme of artists supporting artists, we were able to actually meet, and we purchased one of Sandra's paintings.
Sure.
And she's a great lady. She opened her gallery, and that was an awesome trip. The weather was miserable, but everybody's wishing you congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So I would just like to show the painting that we purchased from Sandra.
It's gorgeous, but she did not sign it. I could not find her signature.
Yes,
anywhere.
it's in the bottom right corner.
Oh, good. I'm glad you found it because I couldn't see
Yep.
it.
So this is a Sandra Lett original.
12 by 36.
Yep, it's a big canvas, 12 by 36.
I'm not sure what video it is though. I need to look it up.
So if you get a chance, stop in and congratulate Sandra on the opening of her gallery. It was successful, and we had a good time. We got to meet some new people and
got some new subbies. Handed out a ton of business cards.
So that's very important, is that, artists support artists. And Tina has been saying that all along. And, that's why one of the reasons that we do this Monday Night Live is to help new artists or people to find another outlet for your frustrations and your stresses of the day.
Yes, besides the hammer.
Besides the hammer, yes. Preach. Nate's telling me I should preach. No, thank you.
Preach, Father L. All right, show them last week's paintings.
Okay. So last week, this was your flip and drag, correct, with the airbrush?
Yep.
Let's see if I can give you a close-up without the camera going too crazy on us. This was on an 8 by 20 canvas. And then the one that you did on the video that everybody wanted to see dry, was it this one? This wasn't from the live. This was from this. You did the oval on the live.
They both were on the live. That was the leftover paint on
This is the leftover paint?
Yep. Leftover paint kiss.
This was my first attempt at a diptych.
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know how well they would look together side by side, but I think overall,
the colors match.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm not crazy about the direction of how my tilting went, which caused the irregularity in the patterns. And then this was your oval paint kiss. I will be right back.
I will take over. So this past week, I did the paint kiss with the color flash. So this is how it dried. I want to see how much depth we'll get in here. Just with varnish. I'm going to do one coat of varnish just to see. If I don't like it, then I'm probably going to resin it, because that'll bring it out for sure. Yeah, I'm building a tree house. That's more storage space. Let me move these out of the way. You can resin over varnish, yes. So if you varnish something and you don't like the looks of it, you can put a resin over it. Yes, I was beating up canvases. I did 5 of them, so. Wiggles is fun to watch. I just noticed that. You guys post that. He is a FedEx driver by day. Okay. So I came in tonight with no intentions. We have no white paint mixed, so I may do that in between painting, just so our newbies can see how to mix the white background paint. My phone's going crazy. People sending me messages. But that will have to wait. That's Anna Osborne sending me a message. Okay. Does Ellen call me babe? Is that what you're asking, Jan? Tammy, you might want to gesso it first. Or you can soak the canvas in warm water for a few hours and the paint will peel right off if it's not too big of a canvas. Oh, no, Wiggle. He calls you babe. So, I did see the one with the 2 different color cups, the warm and cold. Yeah, that was really cool. She's done about 3 different ones now. And Erica Hughes did one as well with the 2 different cups. So you guys might want to check her out. Okay, so what do you guys want me to do? What would you like to see? Rainbow. Bottle bottom. Yeah, Swipe is not my fave, dog. Judy, I don't really attempt that wing pour, and let me tell you why. That's Kristen's thing. I don't want to like say, oh, I'm doing Kristen's painting. The only reason I did the paint kiss is because I thought it was really cool. Wing pours are very hard to do. If you have a special cup made with the 3 different sizes in it, it's a lot easier. Holly, I use Liquitex gloss varnish or Minwax polyacrylic. I use Minwax mostly in the summer though, because in the winter, anything under 70, sometimes you'll get it, it'll crack. So if you're doing it 70 and above. Okay, so we had bottle bottoms. How about if we do a rainbow bottle bottom? Oh, yeah, Judy, I haven't even tried it. So how do you like that? I've already done a chakra set that I need to finish. I wanted to get those done before Christmas, and of course, I don't think they're going to get done. And I have done the double bottle bottoms. I can do one of those. Double bottom with the rainbow colors. I'm just kind of waiting for Alan a little bit so he can catch the questions. He's coming. I have not done a bottle bottom with blues. I did it with a turquoise, black, and white, but I've never done it with blues. Let's see. I probably should get a bigger canvas if I'm going to do that, because then I can use more paint. I always have a 16 by 20 prepped and ready to go when I decide to do something big. Okay. Oh, I gotta find a 2-liter bottom. It's gotta be an Allen's Gadget box. Okay, I found one. Oh, there's 2 there. Oh, we're blurry. There. I know I'm in Allen's Gadget box. I had to get in your gadget box.
Oh, no.
I want to see how many I can fit under there. But that's 5 petals. Do you know where I put the other thing with the 5-petal Pepsi bottle bottoms? Coke. They're in a container.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they're down here, aren't they? No, we moved them. We moved them.
Right here.
Oh, okay. I don't prime every canvas, no.
You want to show them the little gadget box?
What? Yeah, okay. So this is our bottle bottom container of all the 5 petals. And then we have separate containers for the 6s and the 7s. All right, so I don't have white, so I'm going, well, I have the pouring white. I could use that. And just smooth it. Uh-oh. Hercules. Thank you. Always got to have a man around to open my containers after he doesn't wipe them off and they glue themselves shut.
Oh.
Fix it, Alan. So I'm just going to smooth this out so the paint has something to flow on.
Leanne wants to know, how do you get the cut even on the bottles?
There's a line. If you look at the bottom of the bottle, there's a line, like right here. Just cut above it.
Amy wants to know, where do you find the 6 and 7 bottoms?
The 6s are from a bottle from Walmart. It's called American Ice. Right? American Ice.
Mm-hmm.
And the 7s are a hint bottle. Hint water bottle. And those can be found at Target.
Sorry about that. Kay was like, I'm just waving my hand between the phone and my face. Blurry. No, we're good now, I think.
It's doing it with white paint now. Usually it does it with the black.
Dan would like you to show how to cut one, please. Okay. I'll go.
I don't have one. Do you have one?
You got a heartbeat now.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, for goodness sakes. I want to go over that this way. Okay.
Yeah, still heartbeating every once in a while.
It's just focusing.
Done. Now in Blur Vision, brought to you by LensCrafters.
I know. Sorry, guys. Let me get my rainbow colors down here. Oh, I don't have a lot of that, so I'm going to use deep violet.
Tammy wants to know, how do you mix the white paint?
The white base paint? I do a big container like this, and they're already marked with cup marks. You know, 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups. 1 cup of paint, 2 cups of Floetrol, and 2/3 cup of water. Orange. And I need a green.
Leanne says maybe next week cut one. She says mine never seem or are even.
Huh.
Thank you, Maria.
I've cut them on lives before. I think I've done it twice, but I'll do it again for all my new subscribers. So all my paint is already pre-mixed in bottles, 12-ounce bottles. And it already has the silicone. I rarely do a painting without silicone.
Diane said that issue with camera focus might be because of an update that she had that happen.
It's just this camera. It doesn't like me.
We tried another one, but
it was too close. And it didn't focus on anything. So that was Fine Touch Deep Violet. This is Lucas Indigo Blue. I love the dark blues. Soho Sap Green.
Allie, behave yourself.
What's she doing already? Oops.
She gonna quote unquote cut one on camera. Leave it to Allie.
I was watching a video today and somebody said, I got to use my cuppy hands. Maybe it was Lee. It's rubbing off.
Okay. Tammy wants to know how much water. She missed it.
2/3 cup. You want it the consistency of melted ice cream. It's going to be nothing like the paint that you pour with.
And Amy wants to know, do you mix all in cups first and then put in the bottles?
Yeah, I do them in 16-ounce cups. I'm going to do one more layer so that we have plenty of paint to go on this canvas. It's so quiet without the vent going. We don't need any heat. It's 72 in the studio today.
They are. They're all over it, Allie. You're just looking for one-liners out there.
She trying to misbehave and she can't?
No, she's misbehaving. That's her problem.
Oh.
But that's Allie.
That's Allie. We expect that.
Monica said there is never enough green. I hate to beg to differ on that.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that one painting. I already told him, take it to the burn barrel. I'm going to let that set for a minute.
Every once in a while.
It's just focusing. It's the glare off the white probably that's doing it. Okay, so now we're going to take this one off quickly. Oops, I missed the pad, didn't I?
And voila.
Voila, we have another one, which will push the opposite way. I have it lined up right. Just wondering if I should have pulled that pedal in first.
Valerie said my green dragon that she got is her favorite green painting ever.
That's
well,
good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Valerie. Rosalie said she mixed your mixing white and loves it.
Good.
Bought the glue all today to mix paints.
I love my recipe. When I first started, I tried so many different ones and I wasn't getting cells. So I thought, well, we'll try the glue with the Floetrol because I was just doing glue in the beginning.
Allie says she wants to taste the rainbow. She wants Skittlepox. It's contagious, Allie, but watch out.
She's far enough away, we won't catch it. So we have our auction coming up Sunday. I got quite a few paintings, guys. Alan's got quite a few, and I've got quite a few.
Pam's asking, what color red are you using and what brand? She says she can't find a good red anywhere.
That one is Creative Inspirations Bright Red.
That's a new one that you got.
Yeah.
DM says, hello from the UK. It's 2:25 there. DM, you should be in bed.
They're like me. They stay up late. Okay. We'll let that settle for a minute before I pull it in. I really need to work on its edges because I don't think I'm going to get enough.
Valerie says Constance is bugging her to say hello.
Hello, Constance.
With a K.
And Cassie. Girls are so cute. Okay.
Leanne says maybe Alan can do a traveling ring pour like the tornado she lived through.
That was freaky, Leanne, that picture. I am glad you're okay. I got some really cool cells in the middle of this. So I'm just pulling in some paint so the white is not all dominating that center. And then on the other one, I'm going to pull 2. But I'm actually going to do 3 because I want to come down through that center. Bring that red down into that purple.
Rosalie wants to know, are you going to do a pre-post of your paintings before the sale?
Yes, I am. Hopefully Wednesday.
DM wants to know, how do the cells happen?
We use treadmill silicone, but you can also, using white in between colors, it does this opacity density type process that black and white will make cells. If you put a color over black, sometimes it'll bleed into the black and give you cells. Sorry. And anything that hits white usually produces some cells. It's hard to get a painting without cells.
Kitty said that she donated through PayPal.
Okay.
Thank you, Kitty.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you for the support.
All right. I have that little white stelly flower in the middle. It's kind of cute.
Well, Leanne's not going to be able to make the Sunday auction. She's got to judge trampoline all weekend.
Oh, boy.
That sounds like kind of fun.
It does sound fun. Something different, right? All right, now they're out of the way because it's a big canvas. I don't make a mess. I always make a mess.
That's my job.
Well, I better torch it, get those bubbles out.
Lisa Wise said, I heard that YouTube takes 30% off of the super chat donations.
It
Is
does.
that true?
It does. Yes, they do. So I cringe when I see people donate a lot of money on other lives, and I'm like, gosh, they're only going to get 70% of that.
DM wants to know, would you get more cells if you added more silicone?
You don't want to add too much silicone because you got to clean it all off before you can varnish. Sometimes it'll make the cells just disappear.
Monica says there's a CWA auction?
Yes. Sunday.
Monica, you didn't know?
It's been on the board. It's been on the Christina Welch Art page.
You want to hear something really funny, Monica? People at my work know about it before I do.
Tell them who else knows about it.
Who?
Our doctor.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Our doctor also mentioned that he's going to be attending this coming Sunday. Monica says, I don't get on Facebook too much.
Well, I do mention it in the last 2 videos for this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So I have 2 videos ready to upload. Well, they're already scheduled, I should say. But in there, I didn't say what time because I didn't know what time yet. But it starts at 7 p.m. on the East Coast. The whole trick with these bottle bottoms is to watch that middle. Tilt slow. Make sure that you're positioning that pile of paint to go all in one direction. Sometimes you may have to rack your canvas to get all that paint back together.
I feel like we should be watching the Partridge Family right now.
I'd rather have you sing.
You know I can't sing.
Yes, you can.
DM wants to know, do you not get revenue from YouTube for your video clips?
We get paid by the ads, and believe me, guys, it's not that much money. I haven't been able to say that this is what I'll make my living off of yet. Oh, I kind of like that selling out like that. I got to take a break for a second and look at it. Should I leave it off center, guys? Because I kind of like this here. Let me show you what it's doing. I got rainbow fingers.
No, I am not going to sing. Everybody wants me to sing.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm allergic to because this cough is back again.
Kaiser the Fox says he loves it off center.
I do love it off center because it's really selling up cool.
Now Leanne says off center. Leave it. See? Yes. Off center is good.
Should I bring this out though a little bit? That's what I'm thinking.
Monica.
All right, I'm going to leave it.
Jennifer says, blow out that side.
This one? That's why I wanted to come this way a little bit and then pull it back to see if I can get that to do that.
Leanne says, torching Floetrol. She heard it makes you cough.
Well, I don't stand above my stuff, and I usually have the vent going. I think because I was at my mother's for 2 weeks in New York, and I didn't paint at all, and I still had the cough. I'm beginning to think it's the tea I drink. I think I'm allergic to tea.
Jean Marie wants to know, will it hide brush marks? I'm not sure what she means by that.
Maybe I'm getting sick. What will hide brush marks? The Floetrol? It smooths it out so you don't get brush marks.
Allergies to cigs.
Could be.
Lady Jim.
They're always changing the chemicals in them, huh?
Shelley blessed you. And so did Monica. And so did Allie.
Yeah, I kind of like this just the way it is. And that cell pocket in the middle is really cool. Problem is, though, I don't have any paint over here, so I have to add some paint to the edges.
Valerie said, bless you. Carrie says her allergies are horrible right now.
Well, I take a Zyrtec every night, and I think that makes it worse for me because then I get that post-nasal drip, and that makes me cough.
Bonsai Kathy wants to know, are you on lisinopril?
No, I take atenolol because I thought it was that too, Kath. I asked the doctor, and he said that's not one of the side effects.
And Sherry Young says, you might be allergic to mold. Tea tends to have mold spores. And
Yeah.
she said that is what her allergist told her.
I would not doubt it one bit. And I'm so addicted to sweet tea, it's not even funny. We ride by a McDonald's, and I'm like, Al, pull in there. I need a tea.
Al, you coming home for lunch?
Stop at McDonald's. Get me a Happy Meal and a sweet tea. And then get me another sweet tea.
Oh, Nate. Sticky buns cure allergies, Christina.
Yeah, well.
Carrie says she takes Claritin.
I like the Advil allergy pills that they sell. They work better than the Zyrtec. Sometimes I take those during the day.
Leanne says unsweet tea.
I don't think it's the sugar. I think it's the tea in general.
Norlene says, this is the cleanest pour I've ever seen. Love it. And
doesn't have anything to do with my OCD, though. All right, let me pick it up so you guys can see that center. It's really cool. There's a lot of paint on there. See that pile of cells?
Jerry Young says, coughing is a side effect of lisinopril. I've actually noticed that myself.
Your mom had that, remember? And they had to switch her. Okay, I'm going to the drying rack. Mine comes and goes, though. I'll have days where it's like just a cough like maybe 3 or 4 times. And it's like the end of it. I had a really bad bout of bronchitis 2 years ago. And I've never gotten rid of the cough. It just comes and goes. But TJ has this cough too. And when he was in the hospital with his trach, he had gotten a staph infection. So I'm wondering, because he still coughs too, if it's some type of fungus or something like that, you know, that maybe we're passing back and forth to each other. I don't know. We won't know until I can see if the doctor could maybe, it's clear. I mean, if I cough anything up, it's clear. It's not yellow or anything that I have to worry about it. They did a chest x-ray. There's nothing there.
Right. Doug F says he'll be right back. He needs some McDonald's chicken nuggets and tea.
See what I started? Grab me a tea while you're there. I just want to see if there's any blue in this.
Doug's ordering 200 teas to go.
Well, then I got a tea from there, was it last week, from 3 different McDonald's, and they all tasted different. So I said to Ellen, they changed their tea.
Hey, Doug, get me a Big Mac.
You don't like Big Macs. You like fish sandwiches.
We do, Shelly. We have a water bucket to soak the bottoms.
Yep, the gadget bucket. Got to have that out here when Alan's painting.
That when I'm around.
All right. So we got a couple of skins out of that. Pop these in the bucket.
Okay, everybody's getting their McDonald's orders in.
I'm going to mix white base paint before you start, okay? Is that all right? Because you may need it.
Yeah, I will need it.
Okay. So I'm just going to turn this like this. We'll use this one.
And that photo paper is available at your Dollar Trees.
Use the shiny side. I don't know if there's enough in this one. You want to hand me the bottle? Yes.
So Diane wants to know, what is the paper called you use for the skins?
Photo paper.
But it's not anything special, right?
No, I get Polaroid at Dollar Tree. And this is gloss. Gloss or satin works fine.
And Deanne wants to know, what would you use it for?
What, the photo paper?
The skins.
Oh, we make jewelry. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 cup of paint in here.
So just for those that haven't seen these before, this is a skin that was taken from a pour. And
that is the photo paper inside there too, though.
Yes.
We glued in.
Yeah, Rosalie, I only did one last week. I'm sorry. We had a crazy week at work last week. I ended up working about 12-hour days.
And this week's just as bad. And then he's got jury duty on top of it all. And everybody's on vacation. All right, so now I'm going to add a little bit of Floetrol to get it started.
Yeah, Monica said, all those who asked about the white base paint, here we go, the live tutorial.
Stir sticks. The big bucket.
Stir sticks?
Yeah, where do we put them?
Right down there.
Oh. I'm always moving my stuff.
That's where you told me to put it.
Who moved my cheese? So once you get it going.
And Sherry or Amy want to know, what was the base paint? That was
the Creative Inspirations titanium white. I buy those all the time. If you get them on sale, you can get them for like $12 for that big jug.
Yeah, Shania, that's one thing about Jerry's. When you order the Creative Inspiration paints,
you have to buy 4.
You have to buy 4.
Yeah, unless you go to the store, they don't make you buy 4.
She said, unfortunately, there's none near her.
Actually, I wonder if you do have to buy 4 at the store. So I think they made me buy 4 that time when we first went.
They did.
I wanted to finish that jug up.
Well, that's if you wanted to get the reduced cost.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, they were like $13.99.
Okay. Monica wants to know, how do you get the leftover Floetrol out of the sink strainer?
In here?
She soaks it, but it sticks.
I use
it to push it.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I will show you. So I keep some in a bottle too when I'm mixing up small batches.
Shelly said she did her first flip and drag last night and used too much paint. Too many cups. Made a huge mess, but it turned out okay.
Good.
Shelly, that's a learned.
Yeah, the flip and drags are, I always tell everybody, when they take their little cup, your little 5-ounce cup, don't go past your finger. So your pinky's right here at the bottom. Don't put your paint any higher than that pinky. That is enough paint.
And DM wants to know, do you have to mix it so it flows better?
This?
Yes.
Yeah, this, you want it much thinner than you're pouring, like your cup paint, because this is just a base.
Monica says, thank you. My OCD makes me clean each with skewer. You could be there a couple hours, Monica.
Yeah. So that right there is about a little bit over 1/4 cup of water. I I'm so against water, but in the base paint, you have to have it. There's just no way to thin it out enough. You put too much Floetrol in and it breaks down the binder just like the water does. Okay, so this is where we would be if we were using it for pouring. Right there. So instead of the water, we would have added more Floetrol to get that consistency. Because I don't use water in the pouring paint.
Right. And Maria just emphasized it. Does not use water in her other paints, just the base. Maria says she uses a stacking over the opening.
Yeah,
you can do
that. Yeah. I use these little strainers. They're 2 for $1 at Dollar Tree. I wipe them off with a baby wipe, and then I'll show Monica how I get the goobies out. It's amazing when you first open a gallon and you start pouring, and sometimes you get long boogers like that inside that Floetrol. So if you're not straining and your paintings have clumps in them, it's probably Floetrol.
DM wants to know, do you use just tap water?
No, I use purified water. Whoops. Purified water. Distilled, purified. One of those.
Because she can't wait. Spend so much time and anxiety over it.
Okay, so I still think it's just a little too thick. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more water. And that'll probably be our 2/3 cup.
Diane said that's a big thing she just learned from you.
What? This?
I think about the straining.
Oh.
And the paint boogers.
Yeah. Nate experienced a gold paint booger while he was here. Remember that big gold one?
Yeah, the straining, Diane said.
Okay, that feels good. That's perfect. So there's Alan's base paint. And I will wipe this off real quick, and then I'll show you guys with a popsicle stick the consistency. Now,
Doug says he's testifying the Porage is a magical learning place.
He didn't go get me a tea yet. All right. Yeah, anytime you guys want to learn something up close and personal, if I have time, I'd be more than happy to video it for you so you could watch it up close like that. Okay. So with your base paints, like when we do the paint for pouring, you want to have that big mound up there and you don't want it to separate. But with base paint, what you're looking for is for that to come together. So it comes together, and when you pour it, it should drip. And then it will start to come apart. And that's what you want. You don't want that steady drip. You want it to start to come apart a little bit. So there's Alan's base. Okay. Now, as far as the strainer, I don't know, Monica, if you use baby wipes or not, but I take a baby wipe on the bottom and a baby wipe on top, and you can see all these little boogers in there. I think Alan went to get me a tea, Doug. So I'll try to get as many as I can out with this. You could use a wet paper towel as well. But when we're talking about bugs, these are some pretty big ones. So then, Monica, paintbrush, push down through. And they're all gone. You want something stiff to push that off of there. Simple. Took me a while to figure that out. So there was your base paint mixing tutorial for the night. And now we're going to let Mr. Welch He's so sweet. He brought me a tea. Thank you, baby.
I couldn't wait for Doug.
Couldn't wait for Doug. Doug really let me down. Okay. All yours, boo. It's so quiet in here. I wish I could hear them talking.
You could hear a hammer pound. Doug's sorry.
No, we don't put silicone in the Floetrol.
You're out of white pouring paint too? Why?
Yeah, I used it. There's some in the bottles though.
So, on my way home tonight.
Cover her address. Okay. He's going to take it out of the envelope.
I stopped by the P.O. box. Yes, Monica, I put my pad down first. It may take me a while, but I do get it. We got fan mail. Yes. I'm covering up the address, but this is from Maria. So I let Christina open it up today, and voila, we have a new gadget. This is a different version of a sink strainer.
Holly, they're adult underpads that we buy, but you can use puppy pads as well. And we have these in our Amazon shop, and that link is below.
So those of you that have been watching a while know that I love to mess around with gadgets. And so I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria.
Yes, Maria, thank you. We're going to go with a 12 by 12 canvas. Again, I've never seen anything like this before. It's supposed to be a hair strainer.
It's for your drain to catch the hair.
So, the only concern I have in analyzing this little gadget is there's nothing here, but it's rounded. So we got to be careful when we're pouring the paint in that we hold this in place. Otherwise, it's going to tip over on us if we don't get an even pour. So
Monica said, spray that one now and cleaning will be a biatch.
Well, yeah, if I use a skewer and poke every hole.
You could use my stiff brush.
I could use... She's going to let me use the stiff brush.
She's back. Okay, Maria's back.
Maria's back.
We got your gadget.
Yes, we did. I picked it up on the way home from work tonight. Thank you very much. So I'm looking for colors other than green because
you're going to go find it. It's on the curing rack, babe. I've already yelled at him about this painting like more than 3 times.
There is some gold in it, but a couple of weeks ago,
Burn barrel.
No.
We'll send it to Nate. He'll do something on it.
I don't know if you can see the different colors of green that came. This was from a Monday Night Live a couple of weeks ago, but the golds show through in certain areas. I mean, it's not an overall bad pour. It's just not one of my best. And it's not just because it's green. So, Monica?
She loves it. So, Kay was saying plum and Naples yellow. I just want to catch these colors before.
Yes. Suggestions.
Good night, Lisa.
Good night, Lisa.
Get rid of that headache, honey.
So what were the colors again?
Plum and Naples yellow.
Plum. You're not helping me, hon. Where'd you hide the plum?
On my thumb.
I know.
Dear dog.
I was just waiting for
Walked
that.
right into that. Actually, that Lucas Mauve is probably the closest you're going to get to plum.
Okay, so plum, Lucas Mauve.
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 We're being
I laughed
silly
at him
tonight.
because of the way he says mauve.
Okay, there were some colors up there. I saw Rose Madder.
Yeah, that was Maria. She said crimson, rose madder, dioxazine violet. You could do a crimson and the violet with the Naples yellow and the mauve. That'd be pretty.
All right.
Holly wants you to throw some color shift in.
Ooh, I'm not allowed to play with the color shift.
Yeah, you are. I have to fill them anyway, so.
Oh, that's supervised.
Yeah, we're talking about that too, Maria. That he's gonna have to hold it down with a skewer, so he doesn't. And he's got to pour fast to get up over that lip.
Okay. You said crimson red?
Crimson, yep.
So crimson.
Monica Tiamoni is the green lover.
Kay's a green lover.
Monica would, if we had to paint for her, every painting would be green.
Yes, color shift supervised only, Allie. Even when I'm unsupervised,
Get your
I'm
Naples
supervised.
yellow and your dioxazine violet, I believe it was. In front of you. In front of you.
Yes.
Right in front of you. Top shelf. And
There is no dioxazine violet.
I just used it.
You probably used it all up.
I'll use the permanent violet then. The fine
dioxazine violet.
That's not. It's not. It's empty. Use the fine touch. The one next to the liquid.
The deep violet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got enough?
So I got 4 colors.
All right, and then I'd put a gold in there.
What about the color shift? Somebody said color shift.
Well, you can use the color shift.
How about bronze?
That's not color shift, darling. It'd have to be the red flash. Or you could do the aqua flash. That would be pretty. Or the black flash. There you go. Not saying another word.
Black flash. Yeah, we don't have a lot of flash left over because Nate fell in love with it.
Nate did not use it all.
He didn't use it all. I didn't say he did.
Yeah, Nate's like black flashes now. Don't forget, he won't be putting the skewer in it until he's ready to pour. We are having a good time in that Praj Posse, aren't we, guys?
There are some amazing works being posted,
I know.
too.
After Christmas, I'm going to start buying because there's a lot of people, very talented girls in that group.
And guys.
And guys, yes.
Don't leave the guys out.
Well, Matt Marsh posted one today. It's first time with the airbrush. He did a beautiful job. We're growing slowly, and we have, mostly people that subscribe here. So there's a few that haven't, but I don't think they know about us yet. But they're going to catch on. Jennifer, you want to send me some more color stuff for Christmas? That would be great. You can be my Santa all you want. I think I might have just ruined it for Alan because he could have bought me those for Christmas.
What was it you were asking for Christmas the other day?
I don't remember.
I don't either. That's why I asked. Something silly.
Something silly?
It was something silly.
Could be anything at that point. Was it something for my new cell phone?
No.
Nate's getting his video uploaded, so we have something to watch after the live.
And that's because Marcy.
Oh, that's true, Jan. He could buy me that ring that I love in your Etsy shop. He'd have to take out a little small loan for that, though. It's beautiful, though. If you guys have not checked out Lady Gemologist's Etsy shop, please do so. She's got some beautiful jewelry in there. Jennifer's already working on something for you, Alan, and she put the devil face.
Good. Good, good.
Monica, I'm always good, honey. I do want a new house. I was actually looking at one today. It had it had a three-car garage. And one garage was
We just finished this garage. We just finished this one. You just bought me a new shed.
Babe, it had 4 bedrooms and a bonus room.
We won't need 4 bedrooms except for the people that come and pour with us.
April's question. April. Yeah, April, when you're doing resin, you want to be in like 70-degree weather. And 70 and up, I would say. I wouldn't go below 68 because your resin will be too thick. And you can warm your resin up in warm water containers. Just stick the bottle in warm water and it'll make it more fluid so it's not so hard to stir when it's chilled.
We need a side-by-side, his and her pourage.
Yeah, it had a little, it was 3 cars, but then, you know, I had that backed in part, like what you'd put your riding lawnmower in or something. I thought that would be a cute little studio.
Which I don't have, by the way.
That would be a cute little studio for you.
Okay. So we got the base paint down. And the size of cup.
I would go with probably, well, there you go.
One of the advantages of doing the tea runs, Doug, is you can reuse the cups once you wash them out.
You have lots of McDonald's cups, don't you? I hate when I get the big plastic ones, though.
No, you don't, because you love the tea that comes in the big plastic
I
ones.
do, but the cups are hard to mix paint in.
Nobody saw that, did they?
Oh, Nana, I hear you on the hot flashes, hon.
Weren't you just complaining about that?
I was having them today, yeah. I don't normally get them.
Okay.
We are in North Carolina. Ellie, that's so funny that you call Tina Teeny Beanie because they call me Tina Weena. My cousin calls me Bean.
Okay, so we're going to go with Folk Art, Black Flash. Artist Loft, Naples Yellow. Lucas Mauve. Did I pronounce that correct?
Mauve.
Soho Crimson Red. And Fine Touch Deep Violet. Now, I'm going to put the black in first. Correct me if you don't think that's right, but I want the flash to be on top. So if that's the last paint to come out, it should be the first one going in your cup.
We have so many people here from Arkansas. Even Jenny lives in Arkansas. I just saw Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Are you feeling better, Jen?
No one saw that.
What? I didn't see what. Would you spill?
You
left
two
tabs
things.
on?
2 things.
You guys need to all get together and pour.
Really? So next is the Naples yellow.
Jen, don't be nervous. I'm praying for you, honey.
The Lucas mauve.
Monica, I can do a video on that. I actually was thinking about that today, showing how I take them out of the baby powder and clean them and get them ready for resin, and I could actually do the resin on them. Let me tell you, Jan, Sandra is about, what, 5'10"? She's tall.
She's tall.
She's tall. And
Yeah.
I'm 5'6", so she's tall. But she had heels on, too.
Yes, she did. Sweet lady. Sweet lady.
She is, yes.
And extremely talented.
Extremely talented with a paintbrush, let me tell you.
Embellishment, Nate. Next time.
We are taking him down to see Sandra's gallery next
Yes.
time he comes. I was just overwhelmed when I walked in. It's just color just flew right at you.
And if you haven't had a chance to see her tour, she has a video out there showing it.
Yeah.
Prior to the opening.
I'm actually hanging out next to the chimney or whatever that is. Well, actually, I think it was just a brick beam. Hanging out talking to people, and she was sending people over to talk to me so I could give them my business card. So she was supporting me as well, but I just didn't want to I didn't want to step on her toes. That was all her.
It was funny what she mentioned when she first spotted you, because she recognized you right away.
I know that voice.
Okay.
Well, Valerie, think about it. She doesn't do auctions like we do, and she paints just as much as we do. So, yeah, she's got a ton of paintings.
I got about half a cup of paint. And
push down hard on that skewer, babe. And pour. You're going to have to pour fast. Do you want me to hold it down so you can pour?
No, I think I got it. Here it goes, guys.
Quicker. It's Lady Gemologist. Lady, you can put your link in for your Etsy shop. If you can't do it, maybe one of the girls can. Ooh, that made a cool design. No, he did not spray it, Monica.
Monica. Details, I'm telling you.
Monica Smith, this is actually the second pour. We did some paint mixing earlier, so you didn't miss much.
I'm curious to see what came out through the bottom.
Yeah, you gotta be careful lifting that up. Yep, it likes to drip. Very easily says, too much paint. He's going to stretch that right over the edges, though, and open up that yellow, I hope.
And if it doesn't open up, I'll sneeze on it.
No. Silly boy.
So now I'm going to stretch it.
Now, remember, he didn't pick those colors. You guys did.
But
what?
I probably would have picked most of those colors.
No, you would have put more red and pink in there, I think.
No, I would have chose the crimson.
Yeah, I would stretch that corner by corner, Alan, so you can bring that yellow out.
Right over the edge.
I hear you, Val.
What's that?
We're going to have to give all these Monica's nicknames because we have so many Monica's. Use your cuppy hands. Now I got Leanne saying it.
Do a little shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop. Ooh, that was showing my age. Monica the Blue Wench. Let's see.
This one corner did not.
I don't know if it's gonna let me either.
That you want?
I was gonna go grab her. Is your YouTube up on your Fire?
It should be. It's probably not on the live yet.
Oh.
Because I had to go do the bucket pour.
Thank you, Barbara. I will, oh, thanks, Allie. She got it. I love those colors, Alan. I almost wish you would have put some gold in there, but you did put black flash, right?
Yeah, but I don't know where it went. That should have been the last paint. Oh, it's probably still in my cup because I didn't use silk or the spray.
Uh-huh.
Right, Monica? A little black flash in there.
Mylene's hiding under the blanket again.
Spray is impertinent.
Impertinent.
All right, let's get the torch. Set this thing on fire.
So he'll be using that gadget a lot probably on his channel as well. Yeah. I'd
Still
say
a lot of
something, but it'd
paint.
be nasty.
What?
Guys don't like to use lube. Yeah, I went there. I need soap. Carol got it.
There's still a lot of paint on there. But I actually like the cells that are opening up on this are crazy.
Yeah, for my mouth.
Let me just see if I can give you a close-up without the camera going bonkers.
It is pretty.
Whoever made those color choices, good job.
Yep. I love Naples yellow anyway. And I love it with purple and like magenta or crimson.
Almost looks like a crime scene.
No, it just looks like a flower. You could really embellish that into a beautiful flower.
I'm curious to see if that black flash is going to pop up any as it dries.
Let me peek closer. It's there. So that's going to be metallic-y when it dries. Pretty, pretty. Good job, baby.
Touch up my edges. Don't want to drag my finger across the canvas, which I did.
We're going to send them to the embellishment department in Arizona.
What? Who's that?
Doug said that about Nate. Nate's going to be our embellishment department. Actually, hey guys, remember the collab work that Nate and I did? And Nate did some paintings while he was here. I'm going to have those in the auction. I don't know, Maria, because we looked at that because I wanted it to like pop out and then go over the edges of those little zigzaggies, and it did. So that's what gave it that look, I think. No, this will not be in the auction. It's got a cure.
Maria, cool gadget.
Thanks, Maria.
That is really neat. Definitely gonna get some more uses out of that.
Oh yeah, I can see the colors already.
As soon as Monica comes over and cleans it for us.
I did varnish that one, Shelly. It will be in the auction. I let them cure 2 weeks after they're fully dry. And then they get baby powdered and cleaned, and they sit for a few more days, and then I varnish.
I don't like how this edge came out here. There's some pretty skins on this too.
Norleen, our auction will be Sunday night at 7 p.m. right here. Eastern time.
One more quick view, guys.
On Wednesday, I'll be showing all the pieces that will be available and what the starting bids will be. Buyer pays shipping.
Should I do a couple tiles out of this, or?
You could, yeah. So you can practice.
So I can practice. I don't want to bore everybody, but the tiles, I'll tell you, it takes some work. Like, if you haven't seen this done before, these are 4x4 tiles available at Home Depot or Lowe's, your local home improvement stores. And what you can do with these tiles is take your excess paint, because I use too much, obviously.
Sometimes you have to use too much to get a design that you want, though.
But what you do is just take this
offset spatula.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Alan squeaks when he cleans tiles. The whole thing is getting enough paint on that offset spatula and slowly dragging it and not dumping it. And then do your edges with the spatula.
Are we going to put any tiles on the auction?
No.
Okay, just asking.
Thank you, Jan. Yes, that next sponsor giveaway will be January 2nd. We are going to be filming on New Year's Eve, because that is a Monday. But we may just film until we don't feel like filming anymore. Or videoing. Or living it, I mean. Wow, I need a nap.
They have a nap for that. Not perfect.
No, I have an Etsy shop, DM. That link's below the video, or below here. We auctioned a lot of our Monday night paintings. Yes, New Year's Eve party in the garage. Bring your own beer.
Come on, come on.
Bring your own booze. Norleen, I use resin on my tiles. The Stone Coat resin is heat resistant to 475 degrees. I hear you, Mylene. I got 3 hours last night.
Yeah, that's about what I got.
Yeah. Yeah, but yours is by choice, because you have to stay up to work. Mine is like, I hear you making noise out there and I can't sleep.
Now, one thing, if you're not very good with this offset spatula, is you could actually do a dip, correct?
You can.
So I'm going to take the tile.
Make sure you have enough paint in the area you're going, though.
Oh, there's.
If you miss it the first time, you can always go back.
And we finish off the back of the tiles with painter's tape so that we get a nice clean edge. And when you're done resining, you can just pull the tape off.
What did Nate say? I missed what Nate said. No, Nate, you're getting half.
Ooh, look at that, hon.
Ooh, that's pretty. Torch it, you'll get more cells.
Let me just show you a little closer. Sorry about the glare. Just touch up the edges.
Yeah, that's a pretty tile. I like having singles like that too, because Alan talks to people at work, and a lot of times I'll say, "Ooh, take him a tile."
We actually gave the owner of the company a tile last week.
It's just a frosting spatula, Anthony. I have them in my Amazon shop. But make sure you get the offset one so it's not completely flat. It's easier to pick up the paint with the offset. Yeah, you got to do another one of those.
That's pretty neat.
Leanne, I will be doing a different back on my tiles starting in January. And I will be signing all the backs of them. Right now, they just get felt pads.
So you think I need to do one more, huh?
Yeah,
I need to do two more, right?
Well, as long as you have a pair even. You go in the same place?
No. So if you haven't perfected the technique with the offset spatula, this is another way of still using the excess paint that you have from your pours with the tiles to get some, I think, some pretty awesome designs. And I'm not just saying it because I did it. Okay, yes I am. Yes I am.
Diane wants you to show her the painting again because she missed some of it. She had a call.
Okay. And that's just from dipping into the excess paint.
He used Black Flash, Naples Yellow, Lucas Mauve, Soho Crimson, and Fine Touch Dioxazine Violet, I believe it was. Was it Dioxazine?
No, it was Deep Violet. Now, I'm going to do one more tile, and then we'll get on to the next painting. We try to do these in sets of 4.
So now you got to have one match the other one.
That's right. So that's where the offset spatula has to come in. And if you haven't noticed, I'm a little messier than my wife, which drives her crazy.
But I try not to watch.
That's why she loves me.
Why? Because you drive me crazy?
Because I drive you crazy.
All right. Whatever you say. So if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and join our group on Facebook. You can ask lots of questions there. I'm sorry. Maria is there usually during the day as well as I am. There's a lot of us there to answer questions.
I didn't quite get it. But I've got enough paint on the...
Pull it with your fingers, honey. Just tap and it should go. No, tap the paint edge.
It's going.
Hey, Terry.
It's going.
No, Siri, I didn't ask you anything.
You got Siri and Alexis fighting. Alexa.
Don't say that because now she got the... And I'm going to kill Nate. You guys got to hear this. Nate sends me voice messages on Facebook telling Alexa to play certain songs. And every time I click on it, I cringe because I always think that's what it is. And she plays it. I have my speakers just loud enough that she plays all that music.
And he's only 2,500 miles away.
Karma, Nate. I'm just going to say that, karma.
Yep. Be careful, Nate.
I have ways of getting even with you.
There we go. So there's a use of some of the excess paints. If you have a tendency of using too much, which I do.
Oh, Anna James says that organic unfiltered pineapple juice is good for a cough. I did not say it.
I heard you. I actually have a little excess paint in there too. But
I need to shut my phone off.
Gadget, go over to the cleaning bucket.
Can you show Diane the painting again? Yep. We have some great mods, you guys.
Absolutely. And they don't do it for pay.
We just use a little bit of Dawn dish soap in our bucket. Not Dawn, is it? It's Oxy. Palmolive Oxy.
So who wanted to see this?
Diane. Diane Williams.
Diane, here you go.
Go down, babe. So you're out of the glare. Tip towards you. There you go. Ellie does it all for the cookies.
Cookies?
Are we going to get started on cookies again tonight?
Where are the cookies?
I'll show you the brush that I use actually. It's funny. When you see this brush, you're going to laugh.
Nate, I saved you a little black flash.
So a couple months ago, Jerry's had these, they're called hake brushes. You get like 3 in a pack. So I used the biggest one, and they're like super soft. And they're so lightweight that there's no way you can be heavy on that varnish brush. And I just varnish, and I never get brush marks. But Jerry's has those, but they are not on sale right now. So keep an eye out for hake brushes when they're on sale.
Man, I hate to throw away that paint.
Jerry's Artorama. I have not looked on Amazon. I should do that. I need to add some stuff to my Amazon shop.
Okay, hon. Are you going to do something non-gadget related this time?
Yeah, non-gadget related. That rainbow flower is looking really pretty.
Snickerdoodle cookies are the best according to Kendra.
No.
Kendra.
My Aunt Steffi's sugar cookies with cream cheese frosting are the bomb.
They are the bomb. Mm-hmm. That's why we make about 100 dozen of them.
5 batches of cookies. Okay, boo-boo.
Okay. What are you going to do this time?
I don't know. I don't have a plan tonight.
Does anybody want to see something from Ms. Christina? Steven says he wants to see a string pull.
Monica, I have not tried those red watercolor brushes to varnish with yet.
Oh, go ahead. Leanne wants to see a tornado.
Yeah, that's what Marcy's doing now.
Shelly wants a flip and drag. Chris, better late than never. Glad you could join us. Traveling ring pour.
Nate, I am not doing a Christmas flip and drag because red and green don't go together.
Not in the porage.
Tornado's kind of like a traveling ring, but then you come back up through it and get that thin line through it. So when you stretch it out, it looks like a tornado.
A no mess flip and drag. My lady, she bought the pads on Amazon and her husband wants to know what she's going to do with those. Carol's never seen a tornado pour.
Show you what, Val? I'm sorry. Did I miss it? We can do a tornado pour. Oh, Marcy does them. I haven't done one yet. So you guys want to do one? I see your open cups, Kristen. We'll have Alan do an open cup.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? So I asked if you're going to see an ENT doctor.
No. I hate going to the doctor. I have hard enough time going every 6 months to my regular doctor.
A yoga pour? What is a yoga pour?
A yoga pour?
Yeah, there was a request for a yoga pour from... Where is it? Yeah, from Artistically Random saying yoga pour? Yoga pour. Everyone wants to know what...
I mean yoga pour. Yoga pout.
Pour.
What's Valerie?
Pour. Okay. Valerie Smith.
Oh.
You just sit there with your legs crossed, eyes closed, and just start spraying paint everywhere.
I thought maybe you were going to mention downward dog or something to do it.
Yes, Stephen, we're all intrigued.
Who mentioned yoga pour? Explain.
There was somebody explain. Yeah, I mean, I saw that. All right, I'm going to go see who.
No, don't do that because I won't miss. I'm going to sneeze again, I think. Oh, I can show you guys one painting that I varnished.
Tammy says, cannot find the Lucas Mob you mentioned before. Will this be available to watch later? I assume. Yes.
Yes. Do you guys remember when I did this pour for a little girl's room with all the glitter in it? It's really pretty. So this is probably going to be in the auction, guys. There's glitter in it.
Evelyn said, standing on your head. Wouldn't that be fun to see Evelyn do? I don't have any flat spots on my head, so I just fall over.
I could give you a flat spot. Okay. So I guess we're doing a tornado, right? And then Alan can do an open cup. You haven't done an open cup yet, have you?
A what?
Open cup.
You mean open cup?
Oh, my nose. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. All right. I have a cup.
Says you can do a wing pour. We've done a couple that have been close, but
I've never attempted it.
I have. It's tough.
You attempted a wing pour?
Yeah.
Well, you have to have a certain cup for that.
I have a cup for that.
I have a cup for you.
Oh, give me ideas.
Maybe it's this that makes me cough.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't think so, though. I only paint twice a week. So that'd be something I'm around all the time. It's you.
You're allergic to me.
I'm allergic to you. Okay. So I need some white. And I want some cobalt blue. Metallic.
What's the matter, Valerie? Did you get put in timeout by the YouTube gods? She says, I don't understand. I don't talk any more than anyone else. Yep, YouTube does restrictions, not mods.
Yep. I'm going to throw that Naples yellow in there. I like that. I like it very much. So let's use purple red instead of rose madder.
Chris, that's not it. Chris said, you might be allergic to me because I'm so handsome. That's not it.
No, it's not it.
No, that's not
it. I love them with all my heart, guys. I'm just picking. But there are days.
And nights.
And nights.
Okay, DM wants to know, serious question, do you have to prime your canvas before you pour?
No.
No. If you buy
these are pre-gessoed.
Pre-gessoed.
Right. You can put another coat of gesso on here so you don't have any canvas texture. After you gesso it, just give it a light sand with 220. But the only time we prime is if we're doing a bottle bottom or a ring pour. Now, like with this one, I don't have to because it's going to be all over the whole canvas. I don't have to worry about colors folding over because it's going to fill up the whole canvas. Flip and drags, you have to have a base coat. Dirty pours, no. Flip cups, no. I mean, if you do a flip cup and you absolutely love it and you don't want to lose it, you can add white to it and push it out like this and then tilt it a little more. But you don't have to put a base coat down. Okay, I need one more color. I think I'll do the
green.
No. Who's saying green? I'll do the blue flash.
I tried, Monica.
Ha!
Tammy said, super new to this, so what do resin and gesso help with? Stupid question, but she said self-teaching. There are no stupid questions.
There are no stupid questions.
One of the reasons that we're here.
Gesso is to prime your canvas. You do not have to use it if the canvas is already gessoed, but you can. A lot of times I'll take a canvas and put it up to the light. If I see any blank spots, I usually put a coat of gesso on, but I haven't had that problem in a long time. Resin is a coating, glass-like coating that you put on your paintings. The resin that we recommend is Stone Coat Art Coat because it has no VOCs and its UV inhibitors keep it from yellowing.
Maria wants to know what colors you're using again.
I'm going right now.
Okay.
So I just did white and now I'm doing Artist Loft metallic cobalt blue hue. This is Artist Loft Naples yellow. I'm trying to use this up because I have a new Naples yellow I want to try. Premier purple red to the end of this one too. And this color will be replaced with the rose madder from Soho. And some black. Folk Art Blue Flash.
We have Lucia joining us from Argentina. Speaks very little English. That's okay. Lucia, thank you for joining us.
We're going to go back with the white.
And Stephen wants to know, how can you tell if there's gesso on the canvas?
It'll say on the packaging if it's pre-gessoed. It'll be white. If it's not gessoed, it's going to be this color, like a yellowy fabric.
Marilyn wants to know, do you sell gesso in your Amazon link?
I don't know if I have any in there. If you can wait a day, I can put some in there for you. I'm going to do 3 rounds of color. I want enough paint to get to those edges. Hopefully.
Thank you, Monica, for posting the link.
I'm using up everything tonight.
Excuse me.
Not my flashes though. Those are like gold. Okay.
Deanne wants to know, do you have a preference on the makeup canvas you use?
It all depends what you're going to do with your paintings. If you're going to show them in a gallery, I get a level 3 gallery wrap. These are kind of student grade canvases. And that's one of the reasons I like to use the resin, because it makes it more professional looking. But they're good to just practice on. Or if you're just doing quick, cheap paintings that you can, I always call it affordable art. Because if I was doing everything on level 3s with resin, my paintings would be $200 to $300. So I try to make them affordable for everybody.
Terry wants to know, what is your favorite red color? Non-red.
Non-red?
No, your favorite red color.
Oh.
And it's non-red.
I don't like red. I'd say crimson, the dark, deep red.
Thank you, Marilyn, for using the Amazon link.
All right. Here we go.
We're getting a little bit of a heartbeat there.
It's the heartbeat of America. Now, I have silicone in my paints. Marcy does not use silicone, so we will have cells. I should say we'll have more cells. She does get cells with her Floetrol. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, it's Mixed Media Girl. I love that middle. It's so pretty, look.
Don't lose it.
I'm trying not to. I'm using my cuppy hands. We definitely need a t-shirt with that on there.
Yep.
Oh, and I don't want to talk about the t-shirts, guys. I'm a little upset with my son, so he has better things to do than to get his work done for me, so. You know what those colors remind me of is that one galaxy looking painting that I
know,
did.
This would leave that. I wouldn't pour off the top.
I'm not. I'm going down here. Shh. Chiha bunch.
I'm just telling you.
Shakrat diabo. It's the double spatch. Now he's in trouble, right, Al? When I start talking Polish, he's in trouble. At least that's what I got from my dad. I knew I was in trouble. I am like totally digging this pour. I love this. I didn't pour it off.
Carol Jen said her dog got excited when you said shh. No, Leanne. Leanne, that was not Klingon, by the way.
No, that's Polish. When I was a kid growing up, my father, when he'd yell at us, he yelled at us in Polish so that we didn't know what he was saying. Wow. So I do the same thing. Except now I know what it means.
Shh. Beth's going. She said she's nodding off. She's going to finish watching tomorrow. Good night, Beth.
Wake up, Beth. All right, let me torch this. I want to see if I can get some cells to come up through that white. I love this right here. Wish there was a way to stretch that out like that without losing. I don't want to take it back because then I'm going to lose that. Cellmania.
Yeah, there's a big surprise. Allie says her pops yelled at me in French and her ma yelled at her in Spanish. She got in trouble in all 3 languages. No, they couldn't have been yelling at you, Allie.
Little sweet Allie.
Sweet Allie. She's probably playing with balloons.
He did get some more cells in there.
Okay.
I want to go somewhere with it.
Sandra Poitras has a question. Sometimes you pour it down the side of the cup. Another time you should layer it. Does it depend on what kind of pour you were doing? Flip cup?
It depends how you want your colors to come out. Flip cups, I really don't layer per se. I like to get it to blend a little bit. And a lot of times you'll see me take a skewer and stir it just a little bit. Dirty pours, I like to layer. Like this, I like to layer so I know what color's coming next. So I don't want to lose that corner. See how pretty that is? Oops.
A little too close.
Down here, it's all compact. If I could just go like this and tilt it.
Should have done dipped it.
I want to see if I can. No, I can't get the paint to go all down there either without bringing that with it.
Monica got spanked with a belt.
My dad had an army belt. After my brothers got spanked, I would be smart enough to run.
And hide.
I hid under the kitchen table. My dad never found me. But I wasn't that bad. My brothers were bad. I learned from them to behave.
I don't even want to tell everybody what my punishment was when I was bad.
Go ahead. I think it's hilarious. Want a toothbrush?
Yeah.
So you can show them?
And so we lived in an older home, probably about 67 years old, with wooden stair steps that led up to the second story. And whenever we were bad, we were given a bucket of soap and water and a toothbrush and made to clean the stair steps down. My mom, if she were watching, would be cringing right now.
She doesn't remember.
No, she doesn't, but I sure do. Maybe that's why I like cleaning out all your bowels.
Because you're used to it.
With a toothbrush.
I'll get you a bigger toothbrush.
Yeah, that's true, Norlene. Now the kids run most houses. Well, that's really up to the parents.
Yeah, it is. Well, no, it's up to public officials because you cannot discipline your child the way that we were disciplined as children without getting in trouble. So it's horrible. I don't care. I spanked my kids. I didn't care. Throw me in jail. I won't have to be around them. Although my youngest probably never ever got spanked because he never did anything wrong. He learned from his brothers.
There's just a random says, my mom threw a turkey fork at my brother and missed his head by about 2 inches and stuck it in the wood door.
Isn't that pretty tile? I didn't waste any paint that one. Okay. What do you think, guys? Do you think I should go ahead and pour that bottom half off this way? Or stretch it back this way? Or leave it?
And Shelly says, no.
Leave it.
Leave it. Cover the black spot.
This one?
That's going to be tough.
Yeah. You know, the only way I could do that is if I swiped
says,
it.
No, leave it. Leave it.
What if I could blow
Tilt
that?
A bit.
I could blow that black out with my airbrush and get it off of there.
Getting your little gadget out.
It's the only gadget I'm comfortable with.
I believe that black spot has to come out too.
I do too.
I know a couple people
It's
are saying
selling.
leave
It's
it.
selling through, but it's not, it's still black. Let me do this. Okay.
Ian's like, no, leave it.
It's not as black now. It's not as black as it was.
Leanne says much better. Good night, Esmita. Glad you could join us.
You guys don't know how bad I want to dump that end off.
No.
All right, she's staying like this.
Norlene's in timeout in the corner. Nose in the corner. Whoa.
I need you to move a canvas, babe. Thank you. I tripped over my own airbrush. What's up with that? It's about to get real.
Real what?
Can't find the cap that's black.
Yes, she's okay, Monica.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okie dokie. Pinoki.
Is the painting okay? Well,
Yeah, the painting's fine. I tripped over the airbrush. Believe me, I will hit the floor before my painting does. I dropped one once.
Just once?
Just once. That's all it
Unsupervised?
took.
You were unsupervised, weren't you?
Yeah, you weren't here. There's not a lot of black left in this one now, but this one's pretty full. Same with the white. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty there.
Uh-oh, she's pulling out a tile.
I gotta dip it.
You like the result of that dip.
Hmm?
You like the result.
I love dips on tiles. You have a plan?
Plan.
You have a plan for that canvas in your hand?
I'm just holding the canvas. You told me to pick it up. So
Are you going to do another one? Because it's almost 11.
I know. I have a plan, but I think I'm going to save it for my video.
Oh. He's getting
I
greedy.
have a plan for a new technique. It's probably just an amendment of somebody else's, but it's all Nate's fault. He gave me the idea.
When?
On one of his videos the other night.
Oh. Oh.
Carol loves that tile.
It's pretty. It's going to be dark, though, I think, when it dries. So, questions are, bring them out now, guys, because I think we're going to be done after this. So it's Q&A time.
Yes, it's your fault.
Q&A.
Nate.
It's Q&A.
But Nate, if it works out, you might be proud of me.
You might be proud of you.
He might be proud of me. He might own it, too. It's all the result of watching one of your videos. So I'll just leave you in suspense.
I think I might have just made it a little too muddy. Just a little. No questions?
Let's see. I don't know how to post my site for my fire, unfortunately.
Allie will do it for you.
Allie's got it. DM said, thank you for a great show and night. And he's heading out from the UK.
Don't forget to join our Facebook group. These would look really pretty with that PBO gold foil on them because the color is so deep.
Jeannie Marie says, thank you too. You're welcome, Jeannie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Allie.
So this is about the time that we say thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. Thank you for all the donations and comments tonight. Sponsor giveaway will be January 2nd. So if you're donating, your name goes in the bucket and winner gets their choice of a painting in my Etsy shop. Or if I have it that is recent, I can hold it and do that for you too. Let's see what else is coming up. Auction on Sunday. And I'm going to do some new tutorials. Oh my goodness, I can't even say it. Sorry. Trying to get them a little more up close and personal so the newbies can actually see.
And we have a couple people that just said this is their first live. Stoned Artist Studios said it was great.
Yeah, and we do this every Monday. Usually we're a little more fun. We were kind of, tonight because we're tired. But we usually get a little crazy in here.
Norlene Mader, if I pronounce it right, I'm sorry. Or if I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry, Norlene. She said this was the first time here. She said we do awesome work and explain it so well. We try. We try to give everybody as much information. I have a saying that I haven't said in a while.
Yeah, you haven't.
knowledge is one of the few things that you can share with others and still keep for yourself. And that's one of the philosophies that we use.
And we are all about supporting other artists.
Absolutely.
Because artists are not recognized for their talent as much as they should be. And art is not cheap. So keep that in mind.
And art is not easy.
Art's easy.
It can be fun.
It's fun, but it's easy if you know what you want. What is in your head comes out on the canvas. It's a good day. But you learn from your mistakes.
Lucia, we are in North Carolina in the United States. She's from Argentina. She was asking where do we live.
Yeah, we'll be all heading over to the garage. Marcy's not doing Monday Night Lives anymore. I think she's Wednesday nights now. So, and she's doing East Coast time.
Rosalie wants to know, can Canadians donate for paintings?
I usually do something different for my out-of-the-country sponsors. We do a $20 PayPal donation to your account because shipping to Canada runs anywhere from $39.50 to $60 for us.
Right. If you go to the west coast of Canada.
Yeah. However, if you wanted to get in on the sponsor giveaway and you're willing to pay the shipping, I can do that too.
Nana James wants to know, other than Etsy, where can you post paintings for sale?
Facebook pages.
You can actually build your own website.
Yeah, build your own website through Wix, W-I-X. But it's hard to get out there. It really is. I always tell everybody, if you're just starting out, if you can get into a local restaurant, a hairdresser salon, a doctor's office, get your paintings up on the walls, you want to get your name out there first. And if you want to be taken seriously as an artist and not a crafter, don't do the craft shows. Because once you start selling your paintings cheap, everybody's going to think that's the price they're going to be paying for them.
Lady said art fairs.
Art fairs are better than craft shows, yeah. And there are a lot of art fairs. You just have to look it up online. You'd be surprised how many are close to your home. But most of those are juried shows. So make sure you're taking pictures of your work. Make sure you're doing some on gallery wrap canvases that you'll be using those pictures for entry. You want to have at least 12 good pieces to take with you.
Anything else you want to, again, remind about auction Sunday night,
Yep.
7 p.m.?
Thank you. You just did it for me. Wednesday, I will upload the video with all of the auction pieces, and they will be tagged by number and starting bid. So that way you'll kind of have an idea what you want to bid on when you're coming in. If you want, you can pre-register for the auction. So I'll already have your mailing address, because you have to get in contact with me right after the auction with your mailing address so that I can box your winnings, weigh them, and quote you a shipping price. So you'll be sent an invoice. And I like to be paid the day after the auction. So if that's not possible, try not to bid, because it's so close to Christmas. And, you know, I don't want to have all the stuff sitting here in my garage. Once it's boxed, I like to get them right out the door. I don't like them to sit in boxes.
And Diane Williams wants to know, how do I pre-register?
Just send me an email to cwaliveauction@yahoo.com. Where is that tag? We had a tag. Oh, Alan's getting it. So here you go. I'll put it right on the screen here. Just send me an email and say, here's my mailing address in case I win. But if you've already won a piece from us before in another auction, I already have your address.
We know
We know where you live.
Unless you move.
And we already have your email, so.
And let's see, Valerie Smith said, "Night, you amazing people. The one reason to look forward to Mondays." We agree.
Thanks,
right?
Val.
Yep. Thanks, Val.
I know every Sunday night we're like, oh, we got to go to bed. We got our live tomorrow night. And we never get to bed on time. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And we will see you all on the next one. Bye now.
Good night.